Hello everybody, welcome to the stream of Dungeon Siege 3. Ooh. We finished, last time we finished the DLC. We just exited the area of the DLC. Well, not just, but you know, last time. One second. Come on, get inside. I'm charging my tablet PC. Bought back in 13 or 12, I don't remember exactly when. Yeah. By the way, the sound of the microphone might be a bit different today because have removed the pop filter. It doesn't matter why. It's I'm gonna put it back in probably tomorrow. And yeah. What else? I want to say something else, but what is it? Oh, I don't know yet if I'm going to stream on the 1st of January. Because I'll probably have to go somewhere, and I don't know what time I'll be back. And even if I come back early enough, I don't know if I'll be well enough to stream. So I might not stream on the 1st of January. Yeah. But I'll continue next year as normal. Alright, so we are here back at the Great Chapter House. I have a chamomile tea on my right, a banana in front of me for some reason, and yeah, let's see. Oops. Let's have a quick look. What level are we? 32, okay. Right, visit the Meister Hall. The Meisters hold court in a great public hall on the city's main square. Enter the hall and see if the council will be willing to speak to you. Alright. I guess we can do that now. Stone. Oh, we are already in the city. I completely forgot where we were. Like, city-wise. We're going this way, okay. Wait, isn't there like a shop somewhere around here, right? Because I know we have a lot of crap. What's this? There are a couple of shops nearby, good. Oops. Wait. How do I... Never mind. Where are you? Okay, I guess we are gonna sell everything. Yeah. Well, let's keep this. Ooh. Okay, let's keep this. I'm not saying I'm gonna use them, but you know. Wow, this is good, isn't it? Not stamina, will, and armor. Not just will and block. Gains a lot of agility and armor though. Nah. Hmm. I mean, he loses a bit of armor and much block. So against nah, forget it. Tempting. It is this. I'll probably not keep. I'll not use it, but I'll keep it for now, and we'll see what we'll do with that. Well, what does this person have? Ooh, this is good, but it's not for me, or for our buddy Lucas. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything here. Nothing that good. Let's check the other store. Actually, wait. No, that's not it. Shit, forgot the key. No, that's not it. Oh, come on, what's the key? Equipment F. There. So what I have here is, yeah, I have lots of upgrades. Wait. Let me see the Demarne. It's a good ring, but lose all the cash vampire. This is the main thing I care about, really. But I don't want to lose it. However, do I have any you know what? Alright, let's enchant Stagger and Warding, but not Vampire. No, I need Vampire because they suck. Okay, that wasn't planned, but I like it. That was good. That was good. I like it. I need the Vampire because I suck. That was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Okay. No. Shit, no. Don't see anything good enough. No, forget it. Let's go. It's quite cold tonight. It was very cold yesterday because it was very windy. But while the outside temperature is not as it is, actually I don't remember now exactly what's the difference, the temperature outside, but inside it's at 15 degrees now. That's a bit cold. It's a bit nippy. Ooh.
Please do not litter or excrete in.
You say excrete as in, yeah. Right.
Please litter or excrete in alleyways.
Yeah, that's what he meant. Okay, there is... Who is this guy?
You there. You could use a better weapon. I can fold steel, craft a flintlock, or make whatever exotic weapon you desire.
Alright. Let's see if you are telling the truth. It's not bad, but it's not really worth it, the things you lose. Same here. I mean, stagger is not bad. No. Radiant Yandra. Okay. You lose too many things. Venom Fire Yandra. Okay. Come on, the music sounds so much like Terminator. Yeah. Although you can barely hear it, but yeah. This is terrible compared to what he has, I mean. Yeah, no. There's another shop there. What's this? Wanted, the criminal mastermind known as the Dapper Old Gent for theft, sabotage, and wanton destruction of city property. Reward will be paid for his capture or positive proof of his death. Where's the shop? What is he selling?
Step right up, friend. I've got all manner of weapons and gear. Nothing fancy in my shop, and my prices are always fair.
That voice sounds a lot like a voice from Fallout New Vegas. Can't remember who.
Nothing fancy in my shop, and my prices are always fair.
I have to remember the voice. The character. I think perhaps NCR. Alright, no. I have a feeling we're not going to find anything better anymore. I mean, I'm quite not unlucky. I don't know if it's luck or design with purchasable stuff compared to loot. See, where's the shave? What's this? What? Welcome to the Meister Hall. No loitering, picketing, or protesting, please. Okay. Yeah, let's save first. So why not new one? Protester.
Free the Krug!
Isn't it just dreadful? They've locked up an innocent creature. This is an outrage.
You seem pretty upset about this.
If the Krug didn't do anything criminal, it has the same rights as a human or goblin.
What's a crag?
You can always judge a society by how it treats its downtrodden.
Have you thought the Krug might be safer behind bars?
My children would be safer if I locked them in the basement, but I wouldn't dream of doing that.
I agree with you, but I don't know
should be
who
going.
they are.
Thanks for your time.
Your children
Carry
all
on.
crag.
Spread the word. Free the Krug.
Who is crag?
Free the Krug! Free the Krug! Free the Krug!
Free the Krug!
Free the crag. Free the crag. Free the crag. Free the crag.
Rejoice! The Meisters have concluded their session and the hall is now open to the rabble. Apologies. The preferred term is public.
Okay.
Ah, half a minute there. You came from the chapter house, did you not?
Maybe.
Tell me, is it true? Has the Legion returned?
Introductions first. Who are you?
Sigismund Wolf at your service. Meister of Stonebridge and first constable for this calendar year.
Pleased to meet you. And yes, the Legion has returned to Stonebridge.
Ha! Let them laugh at me now. Meister Wolf, with his silly dreams of radiant children and prophecies of the Legion's return.
Oh, really?
You had a dream of a golden-haired child?
Don't give him info.
Precisely so. Not a fortnight passed. I dreamt that I saw a golden-haired boy standing at my bedside. He bade me get up and follow him.
Go on.
Tell me the rest of your dream.
The boy led me through the city square, then up to the chapter house gate. Only, it wasn't dark and abandoned, as it's been for so long. It was clean and bright. Lion banners snapping in the breeze. Gates open wide, as if expecting the Legion's return. Then I awoke, and there I was, standing in my underclothes, in the middle of the street, gawking at the ruins of the chapter house. A child's idea of a joke, I dare say. Still, I knew it was more than a dream.
You saw the Radiant Youth? Are you descended from the Legion?
Wish I were, but no. My father was a merchant, and his father as well. If I'd had any Legion blood, I dare say I'd have been killed with the rest of them 30 years back.
Are any Legionnaires still living in Stonebridge?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid not. Jane and her mobs were quite thorough. That whole affair was a mark of shame upon our city. Be assured that I took no part in that travesty, nor did my father, or anyone else who bears the name Wolf.
I'm here to address the Meisters. We want to propose an alliance against Jane Cassinder.
An alliance? That'll be tricky business. I can force them to give you a hearing, at least. I'll warn you, though, they're scared. Scared of Jane Cassinder and her armies. Scared that we'll lose our republic if she takes the city by force. And scared of other things, too.
The Meisters are scared of something else. Something inside the city?
No, forget I spoke of it. The other Meisters will know you've been talking to mad old Wolf with his secrets and conspiracies, and that won't win you any friends on the Council.
I'm ready to address the Meisters.
Capital! I shall go on ahead and announce you. We'll await you inside.
Hold. Meister support 1 out of 3. Okay. Let's double check. Address the council. First Constable Wolf expressed his support for the Legion, and he has invited you to speak to the Council of Meisters. Lovely looking area. Tempting to start destroying stuff, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I cannot. Oh, what's this? Alright, just stealing stuff, I guess. Spark of Rage. Ooh, that's a good one. But yeah. No vampire, no fun. Oh. Stonebridge is governed by the Council of Masters, who are elected from among the leading citizens of the town. Each Master holds a major city office: Mayor, First Constable, Chief Barrister, Master of the College, and spokesman for the guilds. The Masters administer all state functions, though in practice these are few in number. The Stonebridge government is strictly laissez-faire. I know what it means, but I cannot pronounce it properly. Preferring to keep taxes low and laws few while encouraging individual enterprise. Stonebridge territory includes the town proper and the rich farmlands to the south, which once fed most of western Ebb. The city is a free republic and it owes no allegiance to any external power. Neither the former monarch of Ebb nor the Azunite Church has any authority within the bounds of the city. What's here?
Welcome to the Stonebridge Jail. Do you have business with the incarcerated?
Not at the moment. I should be going.
Wasting the time of Stonebridge constables is not presently a jailable offense. But this policy is subject to change without prior notice. Good day.
Looks very British-like. Not currently British, but 19th or 18th century. I guess there's nothing else, is there? Definitely not.
Gentlemen and goblins, order! Council recognizes the envoy from the 10th Legion.
Meister Wolf tells us that you propose an alliance. A grave matter indeed. Perhaps our colleague forgot to emphasize how deeply we value our neutrality.
A war with Jane Cascinder would risk the very life of our Republic. What do we gain by siding with the Legion?
You do all the Legion.
30 years ago, you sided with Jane Cascinder against the Legion. Stand with us now. Undo the mistakes of the past.
Nonetheless, you can understand why some in the city might fear the Legion's return.
Countless Legionnaires were murdered in our streets. People might think that you've come to seek revenge.
Forget the past. Those murders are 30 years gone. We came here to reconcile, not for revenge.
Words alone are unlikely to sway our good citizens. Perhaps if we form a committee, study the problem for several months or a year.
Nonsense! The Legion is no threat. There's far more dangerous things in this city, if you would only open your eyes.
Our colleague again speaks of the dapper old gent, no doubt.
Indeed, sir, I do. You think that the trouble in the Foundry is not the work of the gent?
The gent? Who is he?
Our nemesis, our tormentor, his retribution in mortal guise.
Meister Wolf, let us not turn aside from the matter at hand. We owe the Legion our vote.
No, wait. That hardly seems fair. Force a vote now, and it will assuredly go against the Legion. I propose a recess. Let us each speak privately to the Legionnaires, so that we can reach an informed and impartial judgment.
I smell side quests. Or Well, actually, not side quests, but more quests.
How many votes do I need to win your support?
A simple majority will suffice. 3 of 5 votes cast in the Legion's favor.
I'll have one.
Council declares a recess. We shall reconvene after the Legion envoy has spoken to each of my esteemed colleagues, and all are prepared to render a judgment.
Okay. See first if we have anything here to gather any information. The rise of the Meisters. After the infamous Tomcat rebellion, so named because the symbol of the Ketzer family had been a bristling tomcat, the people of Stonebridge declared another day of celebration and joyful drinking and debauchery, that one ensued. One second. Reinald Castle, who had coordinated the city's defense, met with the town's guild masters and merchant lords, and they revised the town's charter to their liking. Henceforward, Stonebridge would be ruled by a council of its most prominent citizens, the Meisters of Stonebridge. Most importantly, Stonebridge was declared a free and independent republic. Reinald Castle became the first mayor of the city under the new regime. Since the Meisters took power, technology has advanced at a rapid pace, and the city's fortunes have improved. Stonebridge has remained stubbornly neutral in the war between the royal princes and Jane Cassinder, forbidding either side to trespass on their territory. Perhaps the only significant trouble has been the rise of an elusive criminal mastermind, the dapper old gent, who has confounded the city authorities by the better part of 30 years, for the better part. Stonebridge, the early years. Founded centuries ago by shrewd imperial trader, Stonebridge was first settled by craftsmen and merchants of Virk descent. They gave the town its industrious mercantile spirit, and the quaint, half-timbered houses are still common throughout Stonebridge. When Ebb became an independent kingdom, Stonebridge was granted a town charter, as well as autonomy from noble rule. The townsfolk were governed by an elected mayor and a council of guildmasters instead of a noble lord. Stonebridge suffered terribly during the sect resurgence, but the city recovered with remarkable speed. Under the leadership of Mayor Rupert Ketzler, Stonebridge became the first city to invite goblins to settle within its limits. The goblins brought considerable wealth and technology, and Stonebridge enjoyed a long period of prosperity, becoming the largest and wealthiest city in Ebb. I wonder where the whole thing about goblins having particularly good access to technology came from. I'm thinking of the strategy game slash RPG, I guess, Age of Wonders, which has them using gunpowder units and flying units and stuff like that, if I remember correctly. I haven't played the game properly in 25 years, something, when it was new. The Office of Lord, I need to play that game and complete it. I have never completed it. Played it a lot, but never completed it. The office of Lord Mayor will remain with the Kessler family for over a century, passed from father to son through 5 generations. Despite their unapologetic greed, the Kesslers presided over a golden age in Stonebridge, popularly known as the Goblin Renaissance. The fall of the Legion is Stonebridge. The last of the Ketzler mayors was Thomas, elected at age 14 after the accidental death of his father. By that time, the office of Lord Mayor had become a hereditary affair. No one questioned the election of a mere lad, and a tiny girlish one at that, as long as he was a Ketzler. Besides, he had his mother and his 3 aunts to look after him. And they were the Tobelman sisters, the richest and prettiest young women in Stonebridge. Then the King Ebb was slain, and suspicious eyes were cast upon the Legion. The Tobelman sisters looked at the wealthy chapter house and saw the riches that could be theirs, so they began to speak openly against the Legion, casting doubt and suspicion in the people's minds. And when Jane Cassinder arrived in Stonebridge, the Tobelman sisters were waiting, a mob of townsfolk behind them. The mob surged into the city square and fell upon the legionnaires, while others, including the Tobelmans, ransacked and looted the chapter house. By the day's end, all the legionnaires were dead, and the townspeople were faced with the horror they had wrought. The Tomcat Rebellion. After the fall of the Legion, a sense of guilt fell over the city. The people were ashamed at what they had done, and they had no more patience for the young mayor. Thomas Ketzler, or for his... I thought that was full stop. The people were ashamed at what they had done, and they had no more patience for the young mayor Thomas Ketzler or for his mother Elsa Tobelman, who had helped rouse the city against the Legion. The people assembled in the city square and voted Thomas Ketzler out of office, the first time a Ketzler had lost the office of mayor in over 100 years. But Thomas' mother would not give up power so easily. With the right friends, Elsa knew she could take the city back. She sent a letter to the royal princes, knowing that they were planning war against Jane Cassinder and they were desperate for allies. She offered her city's support if the princes would help her retake control of Stonebridge. But her letter was intercepted, and a copy found its way onto the desk of Reinald Cassel, Guildmaster of Ironmongers. To this day, no one knows who intercepted the letter or how they did it. The letter revealed that Elsa Tobelman planned to stage a coup against the city on the evening of the Midsummer Feast, so the people decided to stage a surprise of their own. So, okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's start with this guy.
Greetings, Legionnaire. If you've come to win my vote, don't bother. My mind is made up. Stonebridge will have no entangling alliances. So that's that. Now, if you need some little task to occupy your time, or if you have a question, perhaps I can be of service.
Why are you so eager to dismiss the Legion?
I trust the Legion. What I don't trust is this city. It has a dark history with the Legion. Some doors should remain closed. Personally, I wish you great success in restoring the Legion, but I don't feel my vote for you is in the best interest of Stonebridge.
Are you sure there's nothing we can do to win your vote?
At the moment, no. But worry not, I'm sure the other Meisters will vote for you if you sate their self-interested needs. Now, I do have a task or two for you. It's not going to win over my vote, but I would find a way to repay your efforts. Long ago, the Legion served as the mediator of first and last resort. When an argument ran out of control, the Legion offered counsel.
What about the courts?
Is the court system of Stonebridge inadequate?
For now, you will arbitrate civil matters that are beyond the purview of the courts. Mudgutter and his barristers will handle the criminals. Your first task is to handle a situation with a prisoner of ours, a Krug. He has no crimes charged against him, but his fate is disputed. Many argue he's safer in prison. Others want him free. He's here in the Meisterhall's jail. Make your inquiries there, then tell the automaton who presides over the jail what you've decided. It's hardly dragon slaying, but if you're true to the Legion, you'll have time for small matters. Go on now, I've got work to do.
Okay. I guess we'll do this now. Oh, come on! Talk to Kesselman, talk to him. 1-3 votes. The Old Legion was regularly called upon to provide fair judgments. You've been asked to rekindle that tradition by settling disputes in Stonebridge. Decide the Krug's fate. A Krug is being held at the Meisterhall prison. Speak to the Krug and to those who are demanding its freedom. Then inform the automaton guard of your decision. Okay.
Welcome to the Stonebridge Jail. Do you have business with the incarcerated?
I'd like to speak to the Krug prisoner.
Krug.
Fiddlewick asked me to appraise the situation and determine the Krug's fate.
Very well. It is Meister Fiddlewick's prerogative to entrust such decisions to strangers rather than automated constables with decades of experience. Please note that the Krug has been imprisoned for its own safety. It is highly unpopular with citizens, especially those who own pitchforks.
Grr.
I like the how that constable looks.
How did you wind up behind these bars?
Grr. Grr.
Can you understand what I'm saying?
Grr. Ah, yes. Sorry about that. I've been having a terrible bout of phlegm lately. Yes, I can understand you perfectly. Why wouldn't I? Just promise me you won't do that thing where you talk slower and louder. Grr. That never works.
Where did you learn to talk like that?
From my mother. Grr. Before she abandoned me. I guess when your son looks like a hideous monster, maternal compassion withers.
People seem to think you're a Krug. Why haven't you said something and corrected the situation?
I'm tired of being harassed and assaulted. This time I decided I'd let them think I'm a monster and keep me locked up.
Wow.
I've thought about getting out of here, but I have nowhere to go. I'm content to just stay here and daydream.
That's not nice.
I have to decide whether you stay or go free.
Well, I suppose I've committed no crime, unless being hideous is illegal. But if it's all the same to you, I'm safe here. Let them go on thinking I'm a Krug. It won't hurt my feelings. If you let me go, have someone escort me out of the city at least.
She shouldn't be treated like this. That's unfair.
Free the Krug! Free the Krug!
Free the Krug!
Free the Krug! Free the Krug!
Isn't it just dreadful? They've locked up an innocent creature. This is an outrage.
Krugs aren't exactly peaceful creatures. Why should it be released?
He's not.
If the Krug didn't do anything criminal, it has the same rights as a human or goblin. Humph. You can always judge a society by how it treats its downtrodden.
I should be going. Thanks for your time.
Carry on. Spread the word. Free the Krug.
Am I supposed to talk to anyone else for this quest? Well, I guess I'm gonna free him. I don't think it should be held up here. It's not fair. Is anyone else here? Behind this barred door is the notorious dead man's cell. Only the most infamous criminals are imprisoned here, and only after they have been sentenced to death. The last occupant of this cell was the goblin Nibbletuck, the so-called Kitten Reaper, who tried to single-handedly solve the problem of the much-loved feral cat that once filled the streets of Stonebridge. Okay.
Welcome to the Stonebridge jail. Do you have business with the incarcerated?
Isn't running a jail a bit complicated for an automaton?
I apologize, but I was not designed to answer questions of a remedial nature. I repeat, do you have business with the incarcerated?
I've come to a decision on the Krug.
I will enact whatever outcome you deem appropriate. Please enunciate carefully.
He's no Krug. He's a human. He should be released and given the full rights and protections of a legal citizen.
Very well. The Krug will be set loose and monitored for his protection, until he has integrated with the city or been stoned to death by angry mobs.
Grr. They sure do throw rocks awful hard.
I wasn't certain that the Legion had truly returned, but after witnessing your resolution of the plight of the oppressed Krug proletariat, it caused a great imbalance in my sanguine humors. Fairly had me bursting with them. Now then, we have much to accomplish. Shall we get started?
What in the world are you talking about?
Oh my, do forgive me. I mistook you for a Collegium woman. I meant only that it made me proud, whilst at the same time risking distempers of the blood. Now then, much to do, much to do. Shall we be off?
Who the frick are you?
What do you mean by we have much to do? Who exactly are you?
Yes, we. First person plural, in this case collective. I could lend you this excellent book on grammar, but wait, I'm forgetting my manners. I am Reinhard Manx, scholar, inventor, and sartorial adventurer. I have degrees in advanced thaumaturgical studies and non-Goblinian geometry. Naturally, I also have a grounding in the classics, but more importantly to you, I am descended from the Grand Mage Merrick, a legionnaire through and through.
That would make him Merrick's last descendant then. In the old stories, Merrick was always more interested in making magic than, well, children.
Well, needless to say, it's been my dream to reunite with other children of the 10th Legion. Second only to the dream of a thaumaturgical waistcoat that can change its color and cut to match the latest season's fashions.
That would be nice.
How have you lived in Stonebridge all this time? I thought this town had a bad history with the Legion.
Had I trumpeted my lineage, we would have seen democracy in action. The ballot would have been whether I would be lynched or dissected, but still... I used to dream that the Legion would rise up from the ashes. But I also dream of square circles, so make of that what you will. The people of Stonebridge may have committed a terrible crime against the Legion, but I think it's time to forgive and rebuild.
These people killed your parents, their friends, their comrades. You're willing to let them go unpunished?
Oh, certainly, criminals should be brought to justice, but I think you can have too much justice, too much reprisal. And, of course, forgiveness facilitates the open exchange of ideas. It's hard to have a symposium with a lynch mob. The Legion holds mercy and forgiveness in high regard. I try to live by that, except when it comes to demons, bankers, and cats.
Cats? Really? What do you have against cats?
My friend, if I have learned one thing and one thing only at the Collegium, it is this. Never trust a creature that eats more mice than you do.
If you have Legion blood, why didn't you join us at the gathering?
Oh, you mean the invitation calculated to lure all the Legion descendants into one place? You must be joking. That was obviously a trap. One would have to be suicidal, or at least a great buffoon, to walk into that sort of setup. Oh my, do forgive me. I should have realized. I meant no offense. But in any case, no, I regretfully declined when that letter arrived.
You said you were a scholar, but have you seen any combat?
I'm hardly the mage that my great-grandfather was, but I was best in my class when it came to channeling and energy manipulation. I may possess a physique best described as suety, but by application of higher non-Goblinian mathematics, I could rip a man in half with a thought. Well, Theoretically, I could. It's not as though I practice on people. That would be rather rude, and mildly illegal, but mostly rude.
Yeah, so I assume he's the next member to join us.
We need everyone in the Legion to join forces. Are you with us?
Am I with you? Does the thaumaturgical constant Q trend towards infinity for given values of the human soul? The answer is yes, by the way. The Legion needs to stand together, lest we fade into memory. So without further ado, let's be off.
So they have a knowledge of infinity. Oh, a grasp. What's this? Okay, we gain agility, we gain momentum. Lose everything else. Lose agility, lose attack, we gain will and doom. But we lose the cat vampire, yeah, no. Wow. No. Anjali? Yeah. No, I'm fine. Wait. Talk to Fiddlewick. Return to Fiddlewick, tell him the matter of the criminal result and see if he has any more quests. Okay. Well, let's hope he survived.
I should thank you for resolving the matter of the Krug. Such a small issue, but it required an outside voice.
Do you have another problem for me to mediate?
Yes, I do. Baron is a wealthy landowner with a claim to many parcels of land here in town. He wants to charge rent to Hans. Hans has an equally compelling claim to the plot of land. Mudgutter informs me it's a case of eminent domain versus original acquisition. With the court deadlocked, both have agreed to let you settle their dispute. I'll have them meet you at the chapter house.
I didn't say yes. Fiddlestick. Okay. Resolve the property dispute. Speak to Hans and Baron at the Grand Chapter House. Decide which of them has the best claim to the disputed property. I wish this game had a button like in the Fallout and Elder Scrolls games. It's had you walk on automatically towards forward. Because this game has a lot of walking.
Please do not litter or excrete in alleyways. Please do not litter or excrete in alleyways.
I'm assuming the gateways here are mostly for they're covered, hidden loading screens for the consoles of the era.
They're here. I'm Hans. This is Baron. We have a disagreement, and we decided we'd abide by whatever decision you make.
Indeed. Years ago, the Legion settled disputes, and Hans and I have a conundrum that Stonebridge law can't resolve.
We have a moment to listen to your dispute, since you're both willing to abide by the decision. We'll mediate as best we can.
I purchased a parcel of land 15 years ago, and have been selling my wares for ages. The Baron here tells me I owe him rent.
You see, I bought large tracts of land back in the days of the farmer. Hans was taken by a charlatan. I certainly didn't authorize the sale.
Yes, well, you did nothing to stand up for your claim to the land. After endless talk with the barristers, we are still deadlocked.
I think if I don't find out anything extra, I think I'll side with Baron, because it makes more sense to me, even though it is unfair for the other guy too, for Hans.
Hans, can you explain why exactly you think your claim is stronger than the Baron's?
My purchase to the land was vetted and signed by the city of Stonebridge. They failed to research the land's original ownership. But even so, I can claim the right of eminent domain. I've used the land for over 10 years, with no argument from the original owner. I feel terrible that the Baron's land was sold out from under him, but he had ample time to correct this mistake.
But did he know about it?
Baron, tell me more about your claim to the land.
By right of original acquisition, the law says the land is mine. I bought it first. Sure, it was human lifetimes ago, but first is first. I am an old goblin, so years pass like months for me. I didn't notice Hans had set up shop and claimed my land as is until recently. I think I'm being fair. He owes me rent for the last several years, and if he wants to stay, he needs to keep paying rent, or he can leave.
I think we could reach an agreement here. Well, I don't know if I have the option, but if I do, I would say Hans give a small amount to Baron for the past rent, but only a small, a token amount, and then agree on a rent, a reasonable rent, for now on. Let's see if I have the option.
I see. The laws are indeed at an impasse here, but I've come to a decision.
So what will it be? Is the land indeed mine, or does this human get to claim it?
Divide the property. What exactly does that mean? It's not a baby to cut in half, so how can you possibly divide the property? The Baron is right. Divide the property. I don't know what it means by that. That's a problem. It's not a problem with just this game, actually. In many other games where you have to reach decisions, not enough information is given as what the options mean. Divide the property. I don't know, that doesn't sound right.
Baron purchased the land legally. Though the Baron isn't entitled to back payments, he may charge rent or evict Hans as he sees fit.
I see. I accept that ruling. Obviously I don't agree, but I suppose the Baron did buy it first.
If squatters could claim ownership, our chapter house would belong to thieves and feral cats.
That's fair. Hans, you don't owe me for the years you spent on my land. But we'll work out a reasonable rent from now on.
Okay.
Thanks, Legionnaire.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think that's good. I think more or less that's what I said, right? Yeah.
do not litter or excrete in alleyways. Please comply with all local laws and customs.
What's this? This massive orrery depicts a classical view of the cosmos, according to scholars at the Stonebridge Collegium. Like the other gears and machines in the city, it is strangely silent and motionless. The plaque reads, "The technological wonders of Stonebridge are powered by the Great Foundry, which lies beneath the city. Long ago, the ovens and furnaces of the foundry were fed with coal, but now they are animate and alive, fueled by spirits of elemental fire. Each elemental is bound to a furnace or an oven, providing a source of intense heat. This heat turns water into steam, powering great underground engines and bringing the gears of Stonebridge to life." So they have infinite energy? Oh, the elementals. Sounds a bit like slavery here. I don't like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful building, beautiful area. I like everything here.
Half a human generation has gone by without the Legion here to settle disputes. At last, that tradition returns to Stonebridge. I know you have evil to smite, so it means a lot to me and to the city that you can take time for the little things. Here's a little something for your efforts. Now be careful out there.
What did you give me? Okay. Alright, you have 2 more people. Let's go with another goblin.
Ah, yes. I was wondering when you'd come and harass me. No doubt you're here to solicit my vote for your organization.
You could at least offer me a proper introduction.
Oh, yes. Trivialities. I'm Lord Barrister Mudgutter, Director of the Office of Contracts and Patents, Chief Magistrate of Stonebridge. And I have some other random titles with capital letters. I think I'm technically the High Marshal of Top Fermenting Beverages.
Then I trust you're the goblin to talk to if I want the Meister's support.
One of them, yes. I think you'll find that Wolf is very much smitten with the romantic notion of the Legion. The rest of us need convincing.
How can the Legion earn your vote?
Well, you could help me alphabetize court documents, but a better use of your talents would be to help me with an investigation.
Good.
Normally, I'd have Wolf handle the situation, but it happens to involve a sizable degree of danger, and Wolf is too important to risk.
If this is the price for your support, I accept. Just tell me what you need.
So, the matter at hand. We've had numerous reports of masked individuals hauling automatons into the crypts under the city. Whatever their aim, they are slowly eroding our defenses, and that is intolerable, especially with Jane Cassinda and her army on the loose. If someone was to enter the crypts and purge them of these criminals, I would owe that person a favor.
Have many of your automatons gone missing?
Only a few have gone missing. More troubling is that a few have returned looking like they were opened and studied.
You said that these crypts are underneath the city?
Indeed. Old records refer to them as the Crypts of the Sacred Blood, a vast network of tunnels extending from the farmlands in the south. With every passing generation, further tunnels are dug. No one has charted them all. The crypt in question is cut off from the rest, thanks to a tunnel collapse some years back.
so you needn't fear getting lost.
Consider it done. We'll be back when we've dealt with these criminals.
Well then, if you keep your word, I shall do the same and cast my vote in support of the Legion. Good day.
Okay. I keep looking on my left to see the temperature. Goes slowly down, which makes sense, it's late. Okay, let's see. Oh, trouble. A gang of thieves has been abducting the city's automatons. Master Mudgutter asks you to track down the thieves and put a stop to their illegal activities. Find the gang of thieves. According to Mudgutter, the thieves are hiding in the crypts of the sacred blood. Alright. Let's go.
Not so fast, Legionnaire. None shall pass this gate without the express authorization of the wise and beneficent Meisters of Stonebridge.
We're going to the crypts of the sacred blood, at Meister Mudgutter's request.
I see. More soldiers of fortune to clean up the crypts of the sacred blood. I was instructed to let you pass. It must be very pleasant in the crypts. Everyone who has entered them decides to stay there permanently.
It's funny. That's funny. There's another shop here.
Hello there, friends. Looking for anything in particular?
Just browsing for the time being. Good day.
Now let me see.
Aye, take care now.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, highly doubt we'll find anything good or better than what we have. But I'm suspecting there is a quest here.
Hello there, friends.
How is business on this side of town?
It's a living, but not by much. Can't turn my back for a minute or folks seem to wander off with my goods.
That's the same voice as before.
But don't let my ranting and rambling ruin your day. Give a holler if you want something.
You know, the person I said sounds like someone from Fallout New Vegas. Crypts of the Sacred Blood. This branch of the crypt was excavated in the year 1208 to create a burial site for Rupert Ketzler, longest serving mayor of Stonebridge. cannot click or do anything. That's weird. Okay, escape works, but that was weird. I guess it's a glitch or something.
Hey, got a second? See, I built this automaton, and it might have gone into a bloodthirsty frenzy of violence, maybe. If you could do me a favor, I figure it'd be in everyone's best interest if it got smashed up without involving the local authorities. Last thing I need is to have the Sweatcog brand name lose its immaculate reputation for safety.
What sort of name is Sweatcog?
Engineering is 10% innovation, 20% math, and 80% perspiration. Sweatcog is a proud name. Don't mock it.
Can't you just shut it off?
Oh, I thought of that. Problem is, I thought of that after I built the construct. So, the only off switch it's got involves smashing it.
Okay.
We'll take care of it. Just tell us where it is.
Excellent. You'll find the automaton on the other side of town. Just try to deal with it before it causes too much trouble. If you stop it, come on back and I'll pay you for your efforts.
Have we replaced the quest? It's the other side. Okay, no. Let's do this first, and then we'll help the guy.
Ah, good. I thought I'd find you here. I heard the Legion was back in town, and I've been scampering to get my old notes in order. You see, I've been archiving the history of the 10th Legion in Stonebridge. A sad history, to be sure, but my research can help you.
This guy reminds me of an actor and I think filmmaker. What's his name? He has very unique laughter. What's his name? Okay, I need to search. I cannot do this. I need to find the name. Where has been? Where has? I can't remember. In that one. Seth Rogen. Yeah, he does look like Seth Rogen, doesn't he?
Go on. What kind of research do you mean?
I've studied the event of the local Legion's demise, the riots. I've kept track of many looters and killers that profited on that day. Some who looted the chapter house proudly displayed their ill-gotten gains, showing off stolen Legion property to house guests. Such arrogance. Well, I have kept track of these pompous criminals, especially the ones who insisted they'd be buried with their trophies.
You spent all this time investigating the Legion's rightful properties. We're in your debt. Where are these artifacts?
I, for one, respect what the Legion did for our kingdom. I'm just doing my part to honor their memory. I've assembled a list of graves that should contain stolen property. Problem is, the crypts have become too dangerous of late. Here, take my notes. Unless the thieves have started looting coffins at random, you should be able to recover the stolen items.
Never thought I'd be robbing graves for the good of the Legion. Desperate times and all that.
The other thing is... Wait, are they outside here or inside? No, it's inside. Yeah, you never thought it would be grave digging while in an RPG. Actually, I don't know if I should do this or... Let's focus on the main quest first. And after I finish with it,
So they're breaking down the automatons into parts and delivering them to someone. But who?
What's his new quest? Track down the master thief. The leader of the gang is somewhere in the crypts of the sacred blood. He may have valuable information if you can capture him alive.
Be on guard. A den of thieves. It should be a straightforward fight. One more down.
I doubt we'll have a much problem here, the fights, I mean. Oh, that's a good one. Lose will, but again some stamina and lots of armor and some block. And this lose 21, yeah. But we also lose 11 armor. What do we gain? We gain 25 stamina, 10 block. No, I'll keep what I have now.
We need to extend the bridge. Try that switch. These automatons don't look as friendly as the ones in the city.
Drift salad. so cold. No. Okay. Let's block again everything else. Sounds good to me. Small difference, but still. Alright, so this will lose lots of other stuff. I like the Cat Vampire, but the losses are too many. Attack and will a lot, and Cat Fire no. Wow. Good at Zelda, but no. Guess not. Perhaps we have to come this way.
Trap. Good to see you're all in one piece.
where I'm aiming. Got a few items. For armor 28 block, 10 momentum, but it loses lots of will and stamina now. So what happened with Jackal? Said something about empower thing, but aim where I'm aiming, you damn it. No. No. Nope. No. No. This over. Okay. Sound like fireworks. Shipping label. Gunther, store these goods with the other 2 shipments. If you are lucky, you'll find a buyer fast, before Schnauz even knows they're gone. Invoice number 3440, destination Schnauz Mercantile, content 33 yards, camel Hansard wool. Hans tooth wool. Okay. This journal, which once belonged to the Carolus family, is a continual record of Legion history, dating from the foundation of Ebb to the time of the Sec resurgence. It seems to have been written by several generations of the family, all of whom were Legionnaires. Sadly, the journal has been lying in the damn crypt for almost a decade, and some of the entries are now illegible. Why can I not click on K? On continue? That's weird. Can I, what's the camera? Okay. Okay. We go this, we lose lots of wheel and couch fire and warding, we gain 89 vampire, 44 attack and 9 agility. Okay, so 132 to 305, but we gain 89 couch vampire. Yeah, sorry about that. Although I'm still not 100% certain if it matters when I'm in this form. Anyway. So something moving. Okay. And what's this? That's good for me. Yeah, I'm destroying this because I know it's gonna have to fire. It was by accident. Can you interact with it? No. Yeah, so if you don't build up that way. Yeah, let's go this way. Can be good. According to the epitaph at the base, this urn holds the ashes of Gerard Montmorency, or something, a hero of the War of Legions, who later became Grand Master of the Tenth. Unfortunately, the last of his descendants were murdered by Jane Cassinder and her mobs when they sacked the Grand Chapter House in Stonebridge. Yeah, kind of assholes. Here lies Rupert Kessler, Lord Mayor of Stonebridge from 1145 to 1208. Invited goblins into the city in the year 1154 and presided over the early years of the Goblin Renaissance. Younger brother of Roose Kessler, a hero of Ebb and companion of Lady Montbarron. Is there a second one? For over a century, the city of Stonebridge was dominated by the Kessler family, whose origins were rather more humble than most people remember. In the Old Virsk tongue, Kessler means cat catcher, and the family originally earned their coin by capturing stray animals in the city's streets. But their fortunes changed thanks to Roose Kessler, a local sellsword, drunk, and ne'er-do-well. Okay, I'll go to what that means. Rusk numbered among the 14 companions of the Lady Montbarron who saved the kingdom from the sect. Rumors suggest that, in fact, the heroes had found a drunken Roose Kessler in an upstairs room of the inn, where he had fallen out of bed, attempted to solicit an ungodly sum of coins for his services, and then vomited explosively at their feet. They tactfully refused his offer and left him where he lay. Rupert Kessler was rather more clever than his elder brother, and he capitalized shamelessly on Roosk's fame, getting himself elected as mayor by a near unanimous majority. His descendants held the office for 4 generations after him, ending with the disastrous reign of the young Thomas Kessler. Just gonna fight now. Nice. Thank you, Foxy. No. I'm gonna do this, I'm pretty sure that will open that, but let's see what's on this side. Shipping label, invoice number 3439, destination Snow's merchandise, contains 4 bundles of parchment. spending too much time in crypts, I think. And graveyards and all that. Here lies Johann Mitterzoon, master of artist, official portrait painter for 5 generations of the Kessler family, and their innumerable cats. Died from a suspicious fall in 1264. Last words: if I have to paint one more damnable kitten, especially one that's wearing a frilly dress or a flowered bonnet, I swear I'll jump. Okay, that's funny. Wait, is that... There was a body there for some reason.
Heads up.
Come on, Foxy.
One more down.
I'm guessing that little boss was too low level. Crypts of sacred blood. These are huge crypts. I expected something much smaller.
I spent a small fortune hiring every cut purse, footpad, and ruffian this side of Rukenval. Great deal of good it did me.
Good idea setting up shop in the crypts. Think of all the money you saved on funeral expenses.
There's plenty of open graves available. Let me know where I should dump your corpses after we kill you.
Oui?
Never should have come down here, kid.
I'm going to have to bleed you now.
Move!
If he's burying you,
No, the other way!
know when I've met my match. Spare my life, and I'll go quietly.
You've been hauling automatons into the crypts. Tell us why.
The dapper old gent hired us to abscond with the city's automatons. We tear them up, turn them over to the gent, he pays us good coin. I guess he's selling the damn things on the black market, but it's none of my affair. It's hard to carry those metal brutes very far, so we set up here, in the crypts. The locals don't come down here. Not anymore.
You kept a few of the automatons for yourself. How did you manage to control them?
Got those from the gent. He must have rebuilt some of the ones we stole for him, and gave them new orders.
One more question. How do I find the dapper old gent?
Best of luck to you, friend. I've sent people to follow him, but it's been no use. He's like a ghost. My men will trail him to a dead-end alley, and like that, he'll be gone. He finds me, I never seek him out.
Constables will be coming to arrest you. If you try to run, we'll hunt you down.
Alright, first of all, let's see. Loot. Lose will, gain stamina, armor, block, momentum. Lose will though. 261, 176. Yeah. 2320. I don't know. I don't want to lose my attack. I don't think my attack is good as is. No. Not momentum, no. No. Same thing, isn't it? No, this is still better. Lose will, gain will, armor block. Let's see. No, not worth it. Alright, let's see. So we did return to Mudgutter. Okay, we've done that. Cryptic inheritance, we require this. Stolen shipments, we require one. This is on the outside. Alright, let's find the Legion pendant. Oh, that was easy. This pendant bears the graven image of a beautiful woman dressed in the traditional armor of the 10th Legion. On the reverse side is a simple inscription: for my Eloisa, bear this to war, but bear yourself home to me safely. Faithful forever, Guillem. That. Okay. Oh wait. We found. We did this. No, not this. Trouble in the crypts. Yeah, who is outside? Yeah. Okay, let's do the shipments thing. Yeah. Wait, what's on this side? I'm assuming it's.
That master thief was far too quick to surrender. He knows more than he's letting on.
Maybe. yet. Hmm. No. Okay, lose a lot of will and armor. Gain lots of block, which I don't care for. Attack and stamina. No. No. Well, no. Anything there? No. We've been here before?
I suppose we'll see what Mudgutter thinks, once he's questioned that fellow.
How the colors on the ground. Invoice number 3438, destination is now Mercantile College 3, Spindles of Fine Shell. Return to Snaus. The lower... Yeah, okay, that's later then. That's outside. Okay, so this is the first one. Here lies Brimfallow, master builder and crafts goblin, inventor of the 3-stroke steam piston, the water dehydrator, and the powder wig. No, I think we might destroy them. Bad, but yeah, let's do that. So that I don't have to keep looking at the items. So yeah, do this too. Oh, I have many. Okay, let's see. Can I actually... What is it? No. Okay. Yeah. It will be hilarious if I don't remember it, and at some point you need to use the other guys, and they are, you know, without leveled. They're not leveled up, and they don't have anything, any worthwhile equipment and all that. That will be funny. I wish there was a quicker way of doing this. I guess they might have done this on purpose so that you don't transmute anything by accident. Because, yeah, it could be possible. No question about it. It's a good one too. But I don't want to lose Will, because Will will drop my attack. And my attack already sucks. Alright. We're going to the exit. This way. Nice.
So, my research was put to good use. I'm glad the artifacts are back in the hands of the Legion.
Me too. Guess we'll do this now. The Crypts of Sacred Blood. Where is he? I thought he was... Oh, that's him!
Hello there, friends. Looking for anything in particular?
We seem to have found something of yours. A shipment of goods.
Bless you. I was wondering what became of that shipment. I can't thank you enough.
We're glad to help. If you have any more trouble, our chapter house is always open to you.
You've made a friend of this fellow, and hopefully he'll spread the word.
Aye, the folks around here don't have a fine history with the Legion, but I hope that'll change.
Yeah, you
now,
killed
really,
us all.
I must insist on paying you.
Any weapon or something? Guess not. Could do this. Tell you what. Alright. Oh, here's the last one, right? Is he the last one? Oh, that's the trouble in the crypts. You know what? I'm a bit confused. Let's save. Okay, that's weird. Whoa! What? The frick? I didn't do that.
I am in your seat.
What the frick happened there? Wait, was this the crazy automaton? Good, but not good enough. What was that? Let's see. Major malfunction destroyed. Alright, good. So we did this by accident. Alright, let's do this. Where are you? Pretty sure. What? Yeah, okay. Where are you? Must be nearby.
Good work, my friends. I'll need to remember to install a safety switch on my next construct. Here's your payment. Now, something's been bothering me. Nothing in my schematics would have allowed for hostile tendencies. I think someone tampered with my construct. I don't have any rivals that hate me that much, but I have had quite a few parts go missing recently.
Your automaton may have been altered by the thieves in the crypt. Or by the dapper old gent.
Oh, really now? Well, if that's the case, maybe you could check the crypts for any of my missing automaton parts. If I reverse engineer the components, I can maybe safeguard my next automaton against future tampering. Well, thanks again, and take care.
So I guess we have a quest, right? I'm only saying this because, you know, just clear the crypt. Let's see. Find the automaton. Okay, we'll do this, but not now. We'll do this next time. Yeah, I wish I knew that and started it before. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope I'll see you next time, which will probably be tomorrow. For stream wise, I mean. You know what I mean. Take care, and see you next time. Stay safe. Happy gaming. Goodbye.